Hi everybody, happy Wednesday from Debby Brown Quilts. I'm so glad that you found me here today. I normally do this on 2:30 on Tuesday afternoons, but January is going to be a little tough for that. I was unavailable yesterday for a video, so I'm trying to catch a quick one in now. So much has happened. It's a new year, and that's always so exciting for me. I love new things. I love New Year's, and one of my favorite things about a new year is a new planner. I don't know if any of you saw my video online about my bullet journal, but that is available on my website, debbybrownquilts.com. If you go on the left tab down to the blog post, you can scroll back. I think I put it out on Monday, on the 1st. So I'm having so much fun getting my year organized, and I have everything I want to talk to you about in my bullet journal today. I did find a pen. Oh, hi Jolene, and Nancy, Happy New Year to you as well. I did find a pen that I'm enjoying so far. It's a Sharpie pen, and then I put a grip on it because these are really tiny, and my fingers have trouble with the tiny pens. But so far, that's working out for me. Did any of you happen to catch a machine quilting video that I put out yesterday? Because I was celebrating the new year with happy cakes. Oh, Jolene, thanks. You're so sweet. I hope the new year's being great to everybody. I know that in many places there was the virus that killed Christmas and took over the holidays. I know we've had some in our family fall victim to it as well. So I hope you're all well and healthy in the new year, or at least on the mend. I know it's really cold in most places in the United States today, but my Australian listeners aren't really very sympathetic, because I don't think, number one, they can understand what 10 below zero feels like unless they've traveled here. I don't think it gets that cold anywhere in Australia. But that's 10 below zero Fahrenheit, which is colder than 10 below zero Celsius. So anyway, it's rather cold here, and I'm suffering for you because I'm in my dining room instead of downstairs in front of the wood stove. I don't have enough wireless signal downstairs to do a Facebook Live, and the basement is really a dark cave, so I couldn't do that downstairs anyway. So some of the new things that I couldn't tell you last year was that this is the year of video. So I know that when I make plans, God laughs, but I do plan to do hopefully a weekly new machine quilting video, so you can let me know what type of things you'd like to see. This one I just thought was a good celebration for the new year. Happy cakes, which if you didn't see the video yet, one of the young members of our family calls cupcakes happy cakes because they have them at birthday parties where you sing happy birthday. So I have a tutorial up. This is at the top of debbybrownquilts.com right now. There's a full video showing you how to quilt this, and then I've turned it into a postcard because that's what I do. I've been doing other postcards too. I'm doing a little bit of sewing today. And the reason I was doing sewing is because I'm cold. Did I mention it's cold? It's really cold. And we're getting a storm tomorrow, and it's going to get even colder. I don't like it when it's hot. You hear me complain about the heat in the summertime, but it's cold. But anyway, I made a couple postcards, and I used a thread that I've never used before. This is Fabulux, which is my line of thread, but it's a color I've actually never unwrapped. This is called Springtime. And I thought I needed a little springtime today. So this is a mint green, lavender, and yellow thread with some colors of springtime in it, because I needed a little spring in my life today. So, looking back at 2017, it was really hard ending the year for me, because so many of my friends were like, oh, 2017, I'm so glad to see you go. It was the worst year ever. And for me, it's the best year I've had in a long time. 2017 was fabulous. And I hope that some of you can look back and see some high points in 2017. But I did have two major losses in 2017. One is really hard for me, and one I'm kind of happy about. I lost the symptoms of my disease, so I'm getting through life without very much pain right now. We finally found some medication, and so I've lost the pain, the daily pain I was living in, and that's why 2017 was so great. I've been sick for a long time, and I'm on a medication regimen that's working great for me. So that loss I didn't mind at all. The other loss I still miss daily, and that is my beloved Dr. Pepper. I think I finally kicked it once and for all. I was been working on that since summer, and I think I finally got rid of the doctor. I actually had one, but without going right back on. So I think the monkey's off my back. But those were my two biggest losses for 2017, and I think I'm okay with both of those. I have a lot of fun new plans for 2018. They're starting off a little bit slower than I'd like because of some medical treatments I'm going through where I'm not feeling my best right now. But I'll be right as rain in a couple weeks and going gangbusters with the new plans. So let's see, what else did I have? Oh, I just got something in the mail and I just opened it. I wished I had waited to open it just 10 more minutes. Because I got the latest issue of Quilters World magazine, and I believe you're seeing this backwards, and that's the way Facebook Live works when you reverse your camera. So I know it's backwards, but it is Quilters World magazine. And what I want to tell you that I was so excited when I saw this is on the front of the magazine it says, a must read, Breaking the Rules of Quilting by Debby Brown. So if any of you are stuck in the rules of quilting, I wrote an article about how I break those rules. And I don't know what page it is because I opened this right before it was 2:30. Oh, here, that looks familiar. There's some, looks like some fun stuff in here. But, oop, one more page. There it is. Breaking the Rules of Quilting. There we go. So if you get Quilters World magazine, it's on page 68. Check with your local quilt shop. I know some of the quilt shops I've visited that I teach in do carry this. So ask your local quilt shop if they have it. You can also subscribe or check at the newsstands. But this is coming soon. This is my advanced author copy, so I'm not sure if you'll get yours as soon. This is a private mailing to me. But that was a fun pick-me-up. A must-read. I'm now a must-read. Very exciting. And what else? Oh, I did have another loss, and it was actually this year. I've already had a loss this year. I have a new teacup because my other one hit the ground. And this is my favorite teacup. It's from Longaberger, and I do have spares. So the red one is no longer. Let's have a moment of silence. I'm back to my black one, which is my favorite one. So the reason I'm doing this is because I can't feel my fingers. So I'm holding tea just to stay warm. I have a new video that I hope to be filming. I'm not going to film it today, but maybe tomorrow. That should come out next week. And that, I think, is going to be the cat's meow. And that's all I'm going to tell you about it. It's a bit of a tease. And it was inspired by Ronnie, who does sometimes check in on our videos. So I'll talk more about her next week and what we're doing. What else? Oh, this Saturday, I'm going to be teaching at the Quilt Basket in Pawling, New York. I teach a home machine quilting club. And we're going to be talking about battings and basting. And we're going to talk about the different properties of different battings. We're going to talk about how to piece your battings if you need to. And we're going to talk about how to baste your quilts if you quilt on a home sewing machine, a sit-down long arm, or a Simply 16 on a little foot frame. So if basting is your bugaboo, if basting is a bear for you, and you live near Pawling, New York, call the Quilt Basket and sign up because space is limited. We actually bring in more chairs for this event. So if you think you can squeak in, you might end up standing. So give a call and let them know you're coming. Hi, Eileen. I'm glad to see you here. I will not be here at all for Facebook Live next week. And I'm going somewhere work-related that will be unavailable. But hopefully I'll be able to sneak in some spur-of-the-moment Facebook Live videos here and there. I'm doing some fun quilting stuff next week, but I'm not sure of my schedule. So I think under your screen, if you're on a tablet or a mobile device, there should be a subscribe button to be notified when I go live again, because I have no idea what my schedule is next week. I fly out on Sunday morning and I'll be gone all week. But hit subscribe and you'll get to see some of the fun stuff I'm doing if I get a chance. Hi, you guys are all so sweet. Yeah, last summer, so in August, I think, I finally came clean and let you know that I have these medical problems. And I had a course of infusions yesterday, and it's actually a chemotherapy to suppress my immune system, but it is a chemotherapy and it comes with side effects. So I'm sitting for this video and I'm not quite as loud as I normally am because it usually hurts my throat. But yeah, no, I'll live through this. This is routine. I do this 6 times a year. I don't like it, but I like what it does. So all is well. And I am taking it easy this week. So next week I will be out of town, hopefully with some surprise Facebook Live videos, but I will put out a new machine quilting video. The following week, I will have another infusion, so I won't be here on Tuesday again, and I will move the Facebook Live to Wednesday. Oh, Angie, you like my disco ball? Yeah, I bought a disco ball. It's about this big, about the size of a softball, and I hang it from my IV pole whenever I have treatments, because none of us like having our treatments. And I have one of the longest treatments out there, so I'm usually there for a good 5 to 6 hours, and bordering on too much information. They're pumping liters of liquid into my body, which means you have to go to the ladies' room. And whenever I shuffle to the ladies' room trying to take my wires and cords and everything with me with my IV pole, I call that pole dancing. So I've always been laughing at that, and I finally bought myself a disco ball to hang from my my IV pole. So I get a little smile here and there from some of the other patients and the staff. And it was the best $4 I ever wasted on Amazon is basically what I'm saying. Because, you know, whatever you do, sparkle, right? Even if it's going through treatment. So Eileen, did I go to the Dyson Center? No, that's a cancer clinic, and I don't have cancer. I have an autoimmune disease, but I'm in Poughkeepsie. So, oh, something else went up on today's website, on today's blog. I got a new project tote for Christmas, and it's holding all my embroidery right now, but I never realized how perfect this would be. I got this a little bit before Christmas as a gift, and I tell you all about it on today's blog post, which you can find at debbybrownquilts.com down the side. I just wanted to show you the awesomeness that is this lovely tote with all these compartments. So this is great for my my cross stitch, because I'm in the middle of a cross stitch project right now. But this will be great for travel, and I never realized that I couldn't live without this until I got it. So thank you to the very kind quilter who bought this for me for Christmas. I appreciate it very much, and I don't know what I did without it. It's now one of my favorites. So let's see, that's what I'm doing. I've already told you what I'm doing Saturday. I wanted to point to the quilt behind me. That's Jack Starr, and that was the winner of last year's Cutie Madness. So I hung that up for the beginning of this year. I'm actually sitting at a sewing machine right now. I don't know if you could see it, because this is where I'm filming. I'll be filming more videos later today. So this is behind me. But I thought it was fitting since it was last year's winner. So Saturday I'm going to be teaching in Pawling, New York. I'm going to be teaching in the Capital District, Capital Region of Albany, outside of Albany, New York, the 27th. And that's going to be at Amelia's Garden. I'm going to be teaching a home sewing machine class there. So if you bring your home sewing machine there, we'll be playing for the afternoon. So you can check with Amelia's Garden about that. The links are on my calendar of events on my website. So I'm looking forward to that. And then something's not on my website yet, but I'm going to be going to Florida in the beginning of February to a quilt shop. So I have to update my website because that one just popped up on my calendar. So some of the other things I'm going to be doing this year, I'm going to be going to Bits and Pieces in New Hampshire several times. I'm teaching at a quilt show in Hartford. It's called Stitch United. It's a fiber show, and that's going to be at the middle end of March. And then I'm just all over in April. I'm going to be in Pittsburgh and Columbus and Cleveland. I'm going to be at MQX. I'll be at Quilt Market in Portland, and then I'll be at Handy Quilter Academy in June. So those are some of the things I have coming up. But check out my calendar and see if our paths are going to cross anytime this year. But if we can't pass in real life, let's try to pass with some of the videos whenever I put them out weekly. And then I have a few other announcements that I'll be making, some other ways you might be able to get in touch with me. Terry Lucas is asking, any new cuties? Not at this time. And Eileen, MQX East, yes, I will be in the Handy Quilter booth at MQX East in Manchester in April. So yes, I have, I might be doing a final proof on a new cutie pattern this afternoon. So that's one of the things I can't wait to show to you. Yeah, I've got a really busy first half of the year coming, and I'm really excited about it. I can't show it today because I'm kind of groggy, but it's going to be a great year, and I'm so glad you're all following along with me here. So definitely subscribe to my newsletter because I have a lot of new announcements that I'll be making. Subscribe for the Facebook Live videos because I'll be doing some on the fly as things are happening. And subscribe to my YouTube channel because there might be some extra stuff going out there. And you can find me anywhere online at Debby Brown Quilts. So if you're on Pinterest, I'm Debby Brown Quilts, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, etc. YouTube. So sorry for a short one this week, guys, but that's pretty much all I have for you. Thanks for being patient with me this week. And next week, let's see. Brenda, you loved the postcard video. You are so sweet, Brenda. You just make me smile every time I see you, every time I see your name pop up. So the postcard video, I'm going to hopefully be making more of these today. So I'll be putting out pictures because I think this might be my birthday card for my January birthdays. I've already missed 2 January birthdays, and I'll be missing another one tomorrow because they will... I didn't get anything in the mail and they won't get to them in time. But I have so many birthdays in the first week of January. It's crazy. January is a really busy birthday month for me. But yeah, this happy cake is going to be my birthday card for this month. So I will let you go and stay in touch. Our next regular Facebook Live video will be, sorry, let me look in my calendar to get a real date here, will be on January 17th. It's a Wednesday. I'll see you at 2:30 in the afternoon. But in the meantime, I hope all of you are on the mend. Several of the names that I've seen popped up on the screen, I know have been battling the flu or the random viruses that ate Christmas. So I hope everyone is on the mend, and the cold burst of weather that we're having right now will actually kill all the germs or something. So be well, have a wonderful new year, and I'll catch up with you again live in 2 weeks for sure, and hopefully here and there next week from an undisclosed location. So happy new year, and I'll see you soon.